It is the 12th of June 2014 and it is the 5th development day on Glo Breaker version 2. So this is the 5th development vlog, and today literally did jack all, or should I say got jack all done. We've been working on it for a few hours or so and have not got anywhere pretty much. Well, technically I don't have anything to show for it code wise or visually, but I've learned a few things and how a few things work. So technically, you can say I've got something out of it, but I'm gonna say I've got nothing out of it. Well, what I've been trying to do, there's two main bugs that I wanted to fix when porting over Glo Breaker version 1. The two bugs were, one, when you were doing loads of collisions were happening in the game. A lot of the sound effects would stack on top of each other and they wouldn't sound that good. And at the time I couldn't honestly figure out how to fix it. And when I implemented it in Super Jet Bunny sound wise, I just naturally added the check and the feature to prevent that. And I remember thinking, how did I not figure this out this year? It's not even that hard, but I couldn't figure it out last year, never put it in, and even though Super Jet Bunny was a rushed game in comparison, I just couldn't figure it out. But figured it out this year, so I don't see that being an issue when I get round to implementing it. And the other issue was sort of related to sound as well, so it's technically free issue. The other issue with sound was when you would complete a level or finish a level for whatever reason, die complete, you would get a new theme, but there'll be a lot of other, sound effects that would still keep playing. Again, I can fix that. That shouldn't be an issue either. But one bug that, for the life of me, I can't fix, and if there's anyone that can help me, that would be fantastic. I do need some help with this. Is I'm trying to move a ball using a force, maybe velocity, or let's see what other ones we've got. I think I've used every single one here. I've used set velocity. I've also used the apply force, I believe it is. Apply force, apply impulse, and what I'm trying to do is like move the ball, which I've got it moving fine. It's bouncing the way I want it to, in the angle I want it to, as in a realistic manner, and it's bouncing off objects. But the one issue I'm having is when it hits an object that is dynamic, aka an object that is moving or can move, the moving objects lose force, and when they bounce in the direction they should be bouncing, they slow down. And I know that's how physics in real life works, but we don't want it for this game. Just because physics in real life work a certain way doesn't always make it great for implementing it within a game. Because an issue that we had was on iOS. I know you could technically say you could put a limit on it, but we just want it consistent. But when we had it on iOS only, or still iOS for now because we haven't finished it, was when the balls would bounce off each other, or they were the only dynamic physics bodies, because the paddle was static. I'll just move. We set the position manually, and obviously the bricks were static as well. So was the edge box. But the issue was when he would hit another ball, force would be lost, momentum would be lost, and he would bounce in the right direction as he should do, but he would slow down. Sometimes he'd slow down so much that he would never stop, but he would slow down so much that it would be so annoying. They would either have to just restart the level or just wait for so long for it to sort of come down. And because sometimes the ball was so slow, and you just have one ball left, and I just be like, oh, I'm just going to sacrifice this life. You got to that point. And it didn't play the game too much. It definitely was there. So if you play a bit, you'll experience it to some extent, but it wasn't too much of an issue. But now that I am porting it over, I do want to fix these issues. And yeah, that's what I was trying to fix today, was the balls losing momentum when bouncing. Another thing that I wanted to implement today was just actual collision check, aka know when certain objects have collided and with who. So if the ball collides with another ball, I can check. So I would just do a CC log for now saying balls collided. If a ball collided with the edge, so I can know when to either destroy, like something like a brick, or maybe if there's a collectible coming down, when to collect the collectible. But again, that didn't I didn't get round to it because I didn't get the momentum fix on the balls. But again, if you have any idea of how to fix it, I'm using the built-in physics system in Cocos2d-x, which is based on Chipmunk. And yeah, if you have any way to fix it, even if I have to start actually going into the physics files, that's literally what I have been doing, just going in there and just having a look, because all these properties I can set via my game scene or wherever my physics body is. But I've had a look, I've been pretty much setting every single one, whether it's the damping, whether it's the density, the moment, the mass, whatever it is. And like I said, for the life of me, I just can't figure it out. It is a low 9 now. So yeah, if you have any ideas and suggestions, obviously if you have a solution, that would be the best. But if you have any suggestions in any capacity to do with the physics breakers, that is what we want to use. Could use Box2D, that's what we used last time. Couldn't fix it then. But there's a bit more documentation on Box2D. Maybe even Chipmunk, but this is built on top of Chipmunk anyway. So, but either way, can't figure it out. If you have any solutions, help us. That would be great. And so, just in general, if you have any questions, even though we're asking you for answers, if you have any questions, feel free to message us at support@sonarsystem.co.uk. The email will be in the description. You can comment on this video or directly message us. And as usual, thanks for watching and have a nice day.